Have you ever looked at someone successful and thought, they were just lucky? They were born with talent. They had opportunities I never had. That's what the world wants you to believe, because it's easier to believe that success belongs to someone else than to accept that it requires sacrifice. Truth is, most people don't fail because they're not smart enough. They fail because they refuse to stay consistent. They want success, but they don't want the process that creates it. Everyone wants the trophy. Very few people are willing to carry the weight that comes before it. Look around. People spend hours scrolling through videos of successful people. They admire millionaires. They admire athletes. They admire athletes. They admire entrepreneurs. But admiration changes nothing. Action changes everything. You can watch motivation every single day. You can read every book. You can listen to every podcast. But if you never take action, nothing changes. Success isn't information. Success is execution. That's where most people lose. Not because they don't know what to do, because they don't do what they already know. Think about your own life. How many times have you promised yourself that tomorrow would be different? How many Mondays have you called a fresh start? How many New Year's resolutions disappeared before February? The problem isn't your goals. The problem is your habits. Goals give you direction. Habits determine your destination. If your habits don't change, your future won't either. That's a difficult truth. But it's also an empowering one. Because habits can be changed. Starting today. Not next week. Not next month. Today. The world loves shortcuts. Everyone wants the fastest way. The easiest way. The secret formula. But here's something nobody wants to hear. There are no shortcuts to becoming someone you're proud of. Every shortcut eventually becomes a dead end. Real success takes time. Real confidence takes time. Real discipline takes time. Imagine planting a seed today. Would you dig it up tomorrow because it didn't become a tree overnight? Of course not. You would water it. Protect it. Trust the process. So why don't people treat their dreams the same way? Because they expect instant results. And when those results don't appear, they quit. Most people quit right before progress begins. Not because they couldn't succeed, because they couldn't succeed. Patience is one of the rarest forms of strength. Anybody can work hard for one day. Anybody can stay motivated for 1 week. But can you keep showing up for months, even when nobody notices? Can you stay disciplined when your friends are relaxing? Can you keep learning when everyone else has stopped? That's what separates ordinary lives from extraordinary ones. Success isn't built during the exciting moments. It's built during the boring ones. The mornings when you don't feel like getting out of bed. The evenings when you're exhausted but choose to keep learning. The weekends when everyone is partying and you're still working on your future. Those moments don't feel important. But they are. They're building someone your future self will thank. Most people underestimate small decisions. Skipping one workout doesn't seem like a big deal. Reading one less page doesn't seem important. Saving a little less money feels harmless. But life isn't changed by one decision. It's changed by thousands of small decisions repeated over time. Every action is a vote for the person you're becoming. Every excuse is also a vote. Ask yourself honestly, who are you voting to become? A stronger version of yourself? Or the same person you've always been? Remember this. Nobody accidentally becomes successful. Nobody accidentally becomes disciplined. Nobody accidentally builds a great life. It happens through deliberate choices. Every single day. There will always be people who tell you it's impossible. Ignore them, because impossible has been defeated thousands of times throughout history. Every invention was once impossible. Every world record was once impossible. Every great achievement was once impossible, until someone refused to believe it. Maybe that someone is you. Maybe the only thing standing between you and the life you dream about is the decision to stop quitting. Because the moment you stop quitting, everything begins to change. Now let me ask you a question. Who are you becoming when nobody is watching? Not when you're surrounded by people. Not when someone is cheering for you. But when you're completely alone. Because that's where your real character is revealed. Anyone can look disciplined for an audience. Anyone can pretend to be hardworking for a few hours. But real discipline doesn't need applause. It doesn't need recognition. It doesn't even need motivation. It simply shows up. Every single day. Whether it feels good or not. Most people believe successful people have something special. A special talent. a special talent, a special advantage. But if you study their lives carefully, you'll discover something surprising. They weren't special. They were simply willing to stay consistent longer than everyone else. Consistency is boring. That's why so few people master it. The truth is, your future isn't built in one big moment. It's built in thousands of ordinary moments. One workout, one chapter, one business idea, one difficult conversation, one extra hour of work. Individually, they don't seem important. They don't seem important. Life rewards people who keep going, not people who keep talking. The world is full of people with amazing ideas, but ideas don't change lives. Execution does. Execution does. Dreams don't become reality because you believed in them. They become reality because you worked for them. Day after day, month after month, year after year. Here's something nobody tells you. The road to success is lonely. Sometimes your friends won't understand you. Sometimes your family will doubt you. Sometimes people will laugh at your goals. Let them. Their opinion doesn't build your future. Your actions do. Don't waste your energy trying to convince people. Spend that energy proving yourself right. Results speak louder than explanations ever will. Remember that. There will be mornings when your alarm rings and every part of your body wants to stay in bed. Get up anyway. There will be days when you feel like quitting. Keep going anyway. There will be moments when progress feels invisible. Trust the process anyway. Because the greatest rewards belong to people who refuse to stop. Failure isn't the opposite of success. Quitting is. Failure teaches. Quitting ends the lesson. Every successful person has failed. Some failed hundreds of times. The difference is, they treated failure like feedback, not like a final answer. Imagine a blacksmith forging a sword. Every strike of the hammer makes the metal stronger. Your struggles are doing the same thing. Every challenge is shaping you into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone more resilient. Don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? That question changes everything. Because life is always teaching. The only question is whether you're willing to learn. Most people focus on what they can't control. The economy, other people's opinions, bad luck, opinions. But successful people focus on what they can control. Their attitude, their effort, their discipline, their consistency. Their consistency is where real power lives. Not outside you, inside you. Every morning you wake up with a choice. You can complain, or you can improve. You can make excuses, or you can make progress. You can blame the world, or you can build yourself. No one can make that choice for you. And that's what makes it powerful. Because once you realize your future is built by your daily choices, you stop waiting for permission. You stop waiting for perfect conditions. You stop waiting for someday. You simply begin. One step, one decision, one discipline at a time. And one day, without even realizing it, you'll look back and discover that the person you once dreamed of becoming has become the person staring back at you in the mirror. There comes a moment in every person's life when excuses no longer work. Not because life suddenly becomes easier, but because you finally realize that every excuse has been costing you the life you wanted. Think about it. Every hour you wasted, someone else was learning. Every hour you continued to ignore, someone else accepted it. Every time you doubted yourself, someone else believed in themselves just enough to take the first step. That's the difference. Not talent. Not talent. Not talent. Not luck. Action. People often ask, what's the secret to success? As if successful people are hiding something. They're not. The secret has always been in front of you. Wake up. Do the work. Keep your promises. Repeat. It sounds simple. Because it is. Simple does it is. Simple doesn't mean easy. The hardest things in life are usually the simplest. Getting up early. Keeping your word. Staying focused. Ignoring distractions. Ignoring distractions. Simple, but not easy. Your future isn't created in the moments when you feel unstoppable. It's created in the moments when you feel tired and choose to continue anyway. That's where discipline is born. Life will test you. Not once, not twice, again and again. Some days you'll lose money. Some days you'll lose confidence. Some days you'll lose people you thought would always support you. but never lose yourself. Because once you lose belief in yourself, everything else becomes harder. Protect your mindset. Guard your habits. Choose your environment carefully. The people around you shape the way you think. If you're surrounded by excuses, you'll begin making excuses. If you're surrounded by growth, you'll begin growing. Choose wisely. Remember this. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You only need one person. Yourself. Because belief is contagious. When you believe in yourself enough to keep moving, other people eventually notice. Not because you told them. Because your results speak for you. There will always be critics. People who laugh. People who doubt. People who tell you your dreams are unrealistic. Don't waste time arguing with them. Success has always been the best answer. Stay silent. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. Let your life become your response. One day, the people who ignored you will ask how you did it. The people who laughed will ask for advice. The people that will call you lucky. Smile. Because they'll never see the thousands of ordinary days that built your extraordinary life. They'll never see the mornings you woke up before sunrise. The nights you stayed awake learning. The sacrifices nobody applauded. Tears nobody noticed. The failures nobody remembers. That's where success is created. In silence. Not on the stage. Long before anyone notices your victory. Here's one final truth. You don't become successful when you reach your goal. You become successful the moment you become the person capable of reaching it. That's the real victory. The money may disappear. The trophies may collect dust. Applause will eventually fade. But the discipline you build stays with you forever. It becomes part of who you are. So stop chasing success. Become the kind of person success naturally follows. Become someone who keeps promises. Someone who refuses to quit. Someone who stands back up every single time life knocks them down. Because life doesn't reward perfection. It rewards persistence. If you fall, stand up. If you fail, learn. If you're afraid, move anyway. If you're tired, take a breath. Then keep going. Never let one bad day convince you that you have a bad life. Never let one failure convince you that you're a failure. And never let temporary pain steal a permanent dream. Years from now, you'll look back on this season of your life. You'll either say, I'm glad I kept going. Or you'll say, I wish I had started sooner. Make the decision today that your future self will thank you for. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for next month. Don't wait for next year. Your new life begins with one decision. Right now. So stand up. Face your fears. Silence your excuses. Master your habits. Build your discipline. And never forget this. The world doesn't belong to the most talented. It belongs to the people who refuse to quit. If this speech inspired you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. And before you leave, comment these 5 words. I will never give up. Because one decision, one habit, and one disciplined day at a time can completely change your life. Thank you for watching. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep moving forward.